Monique.
Hi.
Hi. So we're here with Monique Gill-Rogers, and she is a member of Fun with Fitness, Boot Camp Family, and Happy Hour, amongst other things. Like, will you describe the other things you do outside of our classes?
I swim in a pool, and I swim outdoors. I do triathlons. I bike.
You lead hikes.
I lead hikes.
Yes. You're a leader.
I do spend a lot of time in the mountains. It's my go-to place. Well, I've always been physically active. I had a mother who took us into the mountains as kids, so it became part of our lifestyle. And I always made the point of fitting in exercise, even though now I'm retired, but when I was working full-time, exercise was still a part of my routine. And when I had children, the routine became an early morning routine, so because it was the only time I had to myself. And now that I'm retired, it's still an early morning routine because there are a million things going on in my town, which is marvelous, but they all happen at 5 in the morning.
And will you describe, have you ever been injured, and how injury has played a role in your activity?
As I get older, injuries speak a louder voice. I did a painting project in my house, and I overused my shoulder, and it started affecting every other part of my body, really. Physical therapy advice, very seriously. Kind of like a faithful fool, you know, when somebody says, do this, it's going to make it better, I do it. And I realize it works. It's not just recovering from injury, but it's preventing injury. So now I do a lot of stretching on a daily basis. There is an old saying that says you're as young as your back is limber, and I think that's true with every part of your body. So I take that very seriously, and I think it pays off. I don't groan so much anymore when I bend over.
And could you tell me a little bit about how community plays a role in your mindset and your health?
Community is everything. I do boot camp three days a week with other people, so we gather together and we inspire each other. You know, for me, it's all about the people. What I like best about it is that it's a huge range of ages, politically different, age different, perception different, and that makes it all a lot more fun.
Yeah.
So people come together from different places. Well, somebody once asked me what was retirement like, and I said, well, I've found my jock inner self. And the person said, well, that's not what most people say about retirement.
Has there been any challenges in your world that this mindset has helped you with?
Well, you know, I guess you think about getting older and things come up with physical, you know, things happen to friends that you realize, oh, these things happen. Issues of mortality come into your world, and so you have to think about, okay, you don't have forever, so make the best of it.
So you have hobbies. You definitely are talented in many areas.
I like to cook. I like to garden. I have a vegetable garden and some flower gardens. I like to sew. I used to sew for my sons until, you know, they thought the clothes I made for them wasn't as cool as the other people's clothes.
And you love the environment.
And I do, you know, I spend a lot of time trying to protect the environment, trying to work towards helping others be more conscious of how we can all keep this world a beautiful place for not only ourselves, but our next generation beyond that.
Know this for a fact, you love being a mom.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's my crowning achievement.
Nice.
You know?
Yeah.
I used to think that I had to do it all. And when I first started, my first son was born, I thought I'm gonna be a mom, and I'm gonna work, and I'm gonna do it all. I realized, no. I want to do the parenting thing. Right now, that's front and center.
Stay at home mom.
I was for 7 years.
Yeah.
But it's getting back into the work was not easy, but I would do it the same again. Being a parent, I mean, they're in their 30s now, and it's still, now we're talking to them about marriage and children and finances.
And if you were to leave word to your audience here, as somebody's looking on, what word of wisdom would you like to share with the world?
Be open and take risks, and don't be afraid of change.
The only constant, right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
God bless.